If you under 30, there's a lot that you can learn from this video. But if you 30 up, there's a lot that you're gonna be able to relate to. I posted on Instagram a week ago. I said, if you make music and you 27 to 39, can you comment some of the things you struggle with when chasing a music career? We see my guy Devon Terrell. Shout out Devon. So he says a lot. One, at this age range, responsibilities are heavier because chances our parents are getting older or we have children to support. That's true. That's true. Like the older you get, like you got way more responsibilities, and chances are, if you're a guy or if you're a single mom or the breadwinner or whatever, like people are dependent on you. Like if you don't make money, some people don't eat. People don't have a place to live. Like stuff gets real, right? At 27 to 39, chances are you're very important to a certain group of people in your family, and they depend on you. See, yeah. So your dream feels a lot harder to pursue. Yeah. And then he says again, people are more attracted to giving young people opportunities probably because they feel that they can mold them and sometimes manipulate them into favorable situations. That is true as well, because a lot of people say the music industry is predatory in that sense. So artists in this age range are gonna have to find different ways to break into the music industry, because most of the time, if you're older, especially within this age range, it's gonna be kind of harder to manipulate you. Then he said this age range, they come up in a content creator focused type world. That's true, because now you can pretty much pop at any age. Now it's not really set in stone that, hey, once you turn 47, you don't have a chance, because you could be a 47-year-old Instagram rapper, YouTube rapper, or just be a 47-year-old rapper and go tour, do indie shows, and do all kind of other things. You ain't even got to be a rapper. You can do blues, you can do R&B, whatever, like your cup of tea, you can do that. Number 4 is going to be something that's crazy. Making money from being an artist has changed dramatically. Very few artists are lucky enough to make a living just purely off of streams. And I think that's where a lot of artists, even young artists, are stressing themselves out, because like we've been tricked, or they try to program us into chasing these streams. Like streams are the only things that where you can make money. You can do tours, you can book your own tours, like you can get popping enough to where you can do features for a good amount. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot. You can sell merch, you can sell vinyls, you can sell CDs, you can sell tape. Like it's other ways to make money, but it's like within this age range, like you got a lot going, so it's gonna be kind of hard. So look, in the next comment, hearing that rap is a young man's game these days, it feels like if you didn't pop at 18, you are already too late. And I know that might sound crazy, because I know Skits is older than me, but the people that's 18 are probably hearing this is like, bro, that's crazy. People that's 20, they're like, bro, I'm still not, like, it's too late for them, because I hear 20-year-olds saying it's too late for them, and that's crazy to me. It's like, you got a lot of time. Like, you still don't even know who you are or your sound. Next comment, it says promotion, marketing. Spent years on working on my craft, and now I'm trying to learn how to get myself out there. So like that's very key. So a lot of people struggle with this, not just, people 30 plus. Next comment, the struggle between having to be a content creator and musician. Every now and then it feels amazing, but choosing between them every day gets very tiresome in my opinion. I know it's just part of the game these days, but that's just my biggest obstacle at the moment, and I think he loves some other things. He was like, I find myself leaning more to the side, but there's just some balance. But it's like, the thing is, being a musician and a content creator, like you gotta be picky about how you present the content. Like if you're an artist and you're trying to position yourself as an artist, don't make mixing content, because mixing content is gonna attract engineers and artists. That's not gonna attract the common everyday fan that you need to reach. You're gonna reach the common everyday fan by telling your story, connecting with people, you know what I'm saying, outside of music. So you gotta reach outside of music. Ash was supposed to send me her video, but she didn't send me her video. But she says balancing a full-time job and pushing a song so that the streaming numbers are high. Most people overlook the fact how hard it is to be trying to be an artist and have a full-time job. A lot of people think that rappers, before they make it, they don't work a regular job, so they don't be trying to work, and that's just kind of crazy. All of this is very time consuming though, but you gotta really want it. So that's how I look at it. And it's kind of crazy, because it's people that's younger that's watching this video right now that's probably like, bro, like I'm in school all the time, it's very hard. Like, bruh, don't drop out of school. There's people that's working full-time jobs and being successful as an artist. They just haven't made it to the point to where they can do music full-time. But it's like, it's nothing wrong with working a job or going to school and just having something else until you make the music pop. Next comment. Honestly, for me, it's keeping balance from life and the music life. Music life really takes a lot of sacrifice, but your life and family and health is more important. That's true. A lot of people don't want to accept that part, but life can really pull you a different way, especially like once you're 30 plus. It's like you have a lot of other responsibilities, and then you got to make a decision like, what do you really want from this music? And you got to really lock in. Next comment. Balancing a job, side hustle, studying, family, friend time, and music when you're responsible for writing, recording, mixing, artwork, promo. All right, look. This is where it comes into play, all right? You can sit there and get away with all of this when you're younger and you don't have the resources to make money to pay for some of these things. But if you know, like, you got all of this stuff going on, but you got a job, you got side hustles, it's ways for you to get money, you can pay for mixing, you can pay for artwork, and you can pay for promo. Like, one of those three things you can pay for so you can take something else off of your plate. This is where we get down to it. It's like you're 30. You understand what's going on. You're working a job. The person that started the company worked, built the business so they could hire people, and they kept hiring more people to grow the business and expanding the business because they're hiring people to help grow the business. At some point, you're going to have to hire other people to help grow your business, your artist business, because that's what it is. Got the popcorn, he's watching. And my boy Beats by Douche, 44 and about to drop a tape soon. Next comment, resources. This right here is pretty much open-ended. Like, it's a lot of different things. I don't really know what they mean by resources, but it could be a lot of different things. Having resources, the right resources, trying to figure out what's going to be beneficial to your career or what's going to waste your time, that's only up to you. It's going to be trial and error on how this goes. Rose Love Pink. Consistency, perfection. That's the biggest issue. Even people under 30 have this issue. Consistency is what you make your consistency to be. If you upload every 3 months, that's gonna be a schedule you gotta be consistent with. If it's every week, that's what you gotta be consistent with. If you're posting content on your story, posting a reel, 2 reels, going live twice a week or whatever like that, you have to find a schedule, stick with that schedule. I know it's going to be tough. It's going to be certain things you're going to have to miss out on, but that's only if you really want this music thing to make money or to be like your thing, like your full-time thing. Like, you're going to have to sacrifice something. I'm not talking family members, but something, right? And then perfection. The craziest thing about the perfection is that nobody's perfect. Your music will never be perfect. Nobody's music is perfect. So you're not trying to drop music or you're not being consistent because you're chasing perfection. You'll never have perfection because we're imperfect. Just art is imperfect and art is never finished. So how are you going to be perfect? Next comment right here. It says balance of time between job, kids, and then the process of making music, but also nowadays creating content and editing. Listen, depending on your job, you're going to have to work this in like a schedule. It's like if you was trying to lose weight or if you had a part-time job, you have to work making music in like a job. When you're working a job, I know you got off days. You probably want to spend time with your kids. Depending on how old your kids are, they're probably going to school. Now, if they're in school, if you got maybe 4 hours on an off day or you got 3 hours before you got to go to sleep or something like that, after their sleep, you can record. You just got to pick what day is going to be your record days. What days are going to be your mixing days, okay? When you're recording your music, guess what you can do? Go get your little webcam, set your phone up in the corner, figure out how to screen record. Now you got content while you're recording. You're killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Then on whatever day you record, then you wait. Then next day you can edit content. Now you got content to post. It's a lot of different ways you can come up with creating a schedule to where it works for you and like your regular life. Like, a lot of people think like you got to be either 100% in this rap shit to make it work, or you got to be like it's not like, it's so many different ways on how you could do this. Like, so many different ways. It just depends on your job, how much you're tired, then the kids and stuff. Like, it's up to you. Like, it's not like it's the end of the world, but it's just up to you on finding that balance, because you said balance. So Only you know your schedule. You know what you're going through. You know how your days go. So you're going to have to be disciplined and dedicated to finding that time. Next comment says cover art. You can pay somebody for the cover art. You can use Mid-Journey, use AI to make the cover arts. You can watch tutorials on YouTube to make the cover arts. If cover arts is the hardest thing you struggle with, that's easy. You can pay somebody for that. You don't have to do that yourself. Like that's like think. Like if you're down there 30 plus, bro, you gotta think. You can pay somebody for that. This one funny. Really just neck and back pain. Next comment says finding investors. Before you can find somebody to invest in you, are you investing in yourself? Are you investing in studio time? Are you investing in your mixing, the mastering? Did you buy the equipment? Do you pay for mixes? Like, what are you doing? Do you got music videos? Do you got photo shoots? Like, are you running marketing campaigns, targeted marketing campaigns? Like, what are you doing to get your name out there? Like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Because nobody's going to invest in you until you invest in you. That's just something to think about, whether you're over 30 or under 30. Always remember that people aren't going to invest in you just because you're dope, right? People got to know you're dope, and you also are willing to invest your own money, your own time, your own feelings into your art. Because if somebody invests in you, they expect a return on their investment. And if you can't guarantee a return on the investment, why are they investing in you in the first place? This is business. So it's like, stop trying to find the investors. Get dope, do dope shit, and the people that want to invest, they're gonna find you. You don't have to go looking for them, they will find you. And the last comment says consistency. That's it. One thing that people gotta understand, consistency is something you gotta work towards. Consistency isn't something that's just given to everyone and everyone has it. If you're not consistent, it's a reason, and only you can answer that reason. If you don't drop music consistently, what's the problem? Like, is there anything that you can offload onto somebody else that can make the process easier for you? Like, that's what it is. Like, are you trying to do too much? Like, are you trying to drop too many projects at one time? Are you spreading yourself too thin? Like, are you trying to record, mix, and master your project, and you're trying to be an engineer and do other people's projects, and you're not getting time to finish yours? Like, what are you doing? Like, are you scared to post on social media? Are you not posting on social media because you're not getting likes or you're not getting enough engagement? Maybe if you post it more consistently, you can get more likes, you can get more comments, you can get more reach. But you're scared to get 10 views, 20 views, 100 views, 500 views. You're scared to do that, right? Because your ego, because you're seeing these videos that's getting tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of views, and you can't get that, right? You're seeing people get 5,000 followers and subscribers in a day, in a month, in 3 months, and you've been stuck with the same 2,000 subscribers or followers for the past 5 years, right? Like, like, do it. Like, if you want consistency, you have to build it. You have to work towards developing that consistency.